Hello everybody and welcome, I'm Walla and tonight I'm going to be playing some Factorio with herd members. Now as usual I will be recording this live stream and it'll be uploaded on my YouTube channel sometime after the stream is ended, so of course if you are watching this at a later time, do be sure to like and subscribe if you do enjoy what you see. Hey CEO and hello to anyone else lurking away, it's good to have you all here this evening. How are you all? I hope you're all well. It's your first time seeing the new starting design animation. Yeah, I'm happy with them. I'm really happy with them. I like them. This one quite isn't working the way I kind of hoped. I'll quickly show you. If I turn off my webcam, you'll notice there's stuff going on kind of behind the camera, but because that black space isn't transparent, I can't put my camera behind it, and then you'd have the fog effect like up here. So instead, I'm going to have the camera in front of it. I've had to crop it slightly, and just hope that I've kind of cropped it in a good fashion. And it looks like I'm slightly out in the corner. Looks okay. Also, Nubis resubscribing 4 months in a row. Thank you very much, Nubis. And earlier on, I did miss it, but Ramses also subscribed to the herd. Welcome to the sub herd, Ramses. And hello to you as well. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Right, let's get some Factorio rolling. Let's get some Factorio rolling. We're here for, right? Gotta admit, I am very tired, so I don't know how much, how long I'll be able to go for, but just quickly get the server. Quickly do a quick test on the server, make sure it's working okay. But I fixed it, it looks nice. Yeah, it does. It does look nice. Just sadly I can't get it, it just won't work the way I want it to work. Which is a shame, but never mind. That's the password. I've got so many passwords, I can't even remember half of them. That looks like the server. This looks like it. Swap scenes then. It's a bit loud in my ears. Let me know if the sound's okay. It sounds a bit loud to me, but I can adjust my volume. Music's a bit loud. See, you said it just as I asked. Sounds, music. I could have done a bit more. There you go, let me know what that's like. Oh wow, that went really quiet. That went really quiet. That's why I turned up the music. It's like really quiet. But don't forget, the music isn't exactly loud anyway. So the reason why I want to do Factorio tonight, even though we're doing Factorio tomorrow, is I'm kind of hoping to launch the rocket tonight, if the game will allow it. Which then means tomorrow on our Factorio stream, we can start fresh. That's kind of the idea. Whether or not it's going to work like that, I don't know. Here. But it seems... Copper coming in now. Hey, Kid Answer. How's it going? How was your day? Well, I kind of know how your day is. Spoke out it. 15 out of 60 FPS. This game works in 60 FPS. I'm not surprised, but I kind of just thought, well, a lot goes on. You missed the intro? Oh, no. Music's still loud? Really? It's a fraction of the volume it was earlier. Turn it down further. No. Why are you saying no? Twitch delay, man. You could be saying no to anything. Oh. 60 FPS. Okay. It's probably upload speed. I'm not lagging at all. How do you see your FPS? Not that button, is it? More control, graphics. Third screen. All the monitors. Yes. Other. Press F4. Alt as well. Oh god, this thing. Show FPS. Well, I'm in 40 FPS. Wow, really? I guess it might be the robots. That or it's not designed for But I think the UPS is probably... I don't know whether it's going to be at upload speed. Wow, why have you got 15 FPS? Also, you raised your base power level in Fortnite? Why would you be in a foofy doof? Leveling it up is a good thing. You know that, right? Right. Laptop. Ah, okay. You know laptops aren't for gaming, right? Kappa. Although mine... well... Mine kind of... eats... My laptop's kind of better than my PC. Let's give some permissions for people to join us then. I wasn't sure who was turning up, so I didn't give permissions for anyone to join me on Discord. So let's assign Discord privileges to Nubis and Ramses. Wolves did say he'll join us later, so actually I'll give him that. I'll preempt that. And let's go to the stream studio. Where's the stream studio? See, now ever since I've rearranged everything, I can't actually find anything for Toffee. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so what do we got? 46%, so hopefully we can get 50% soonish. What are we waiting on? We're waiting on these things. Which is processing chips, which means... Arc? Oh. Yes, Arc. Have fun in Arc. And my headset's turned off.
Well, I'm glad to know that I've been allowed here.
Task for today is to make sure the belts stay fed. So, copper outposts. Copper outposts. Have a look at the copper situation. Well, copper looks like it's coming in quite nicely. Let's keep an eye on it a minute, see if it does sort of run dry. Iron's nice. Iron's flowing in nicely. We had to double up on iron stations to bring in the extra iron. Although copper... It's still flowing. Is there a train due?
So, more clearing codes of alien bases.
Why is there an iron? Is anyone near the iron out? Can you grab that copper train, please, Ramses? It's about to drop iron in the system. And I need to know where he's come from. Copper Outpost Charlie. Where's Charlie? Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
I grabbed the iron from the copper train.
Ragnar, how's it going? How are the trains? Trains are fine. They're always fine. It looks like we could probably do with an extra copper base if you guys want to deal with that.
So that does mean taking out more alien bases.
I haven't looked at the map.
For example, the copper patch in the east or south of Copper Outpost Delta.
Living on paracetamol. I've been living on paracetamol for 7 years? 7 years? Yeah, 7 years. All day, every day. I haven't looked at the map. Where did you say? Sorry?
The iron copper train is in Copper Outpost Charlie.
Yeah, I know that. You said about some patches. Oh, shit.
Yeah, there's one just south of Copper Outpost Delta that's marked.
Ah, yes, so it is.
I could clear that out.
Hey, kids, how's it going? Yeah, I'm off to Charlie now to fix whatever's going on over there. There's some trains that aren't moving up there. An object is being damaged.
Hey, is it?
things. Things are... let's just settle for that. Things are things. Good news is I'm 50% through my Christmas shopping.
Already? I haven't even begun.
Well, you see, I'm pro. Plus, I'm not here for Christmas, so I kind of have to, like, you know, get it done.
That's true.
Right, it seems... I know how to fix this. And I could put filters on. Alright, yeah, it might need filters. Okay, I'm going to pause this train until I can resolve this situation. Am I in robot range? Is this connected? I can't remember. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. I want filter inserters. Let me send for 20. Let's up you to 20. Alright, so for some reason, iron ore is getting into copper thing. Now I know that because... See, I would have thought a fleet of... thought that they would have been fine, but it's not. Oh, I didn't check the poll, did I? Or I did check it and then I forgot it.
The pole?
Yes, the poll. 2 wanted vanilla, 2 wanted comfort of life mods, and 1 wanted Bob's mods, so it's a tie. Tie.
Oh, that pole.
So I'm not talking about the Polish. I don't understand how... I understand fully now.
Do we have any flamethrower ammo?
Yes.
We do. Awesome.
Let's fix this. Because I don't have any... Where are my mines? There they are. Shouldn't take too long to fix. I identified the problem. It wasn't where I thought it was. Probably is redundant now. Redundant. I think it's coming along here.
I'm gonna go and see about clearing out near the copper base. Is it just me, or are the trains on hold?
Trains aren't on hold, but they're probably not working correctly. Be a project. Oh, bloody headset turning itself off all the time. Be a project to fix.
Soonish.
No point in fixing it now. We're nearly done. Next map. Why don't I have any power bloody poles? I'll borrow one of these. It's fine. Done. So there should be no more iron. Release you. Somewhere. Yeah, I did the signaling wrong, so...
It's
Walla, you have too much light oil.
Such thing.
It's full. That's why we don't have enough petroleum and plastic.
Wait, petroleum's run out? That was full earlier. Alright,
Nope.
I'll go sort it out in a minute. Just give me a minute. It was fine. Unless someone's tweaked my numbers. I'll go have a look. I'll go have a look. Because the light oil should be turned into rocket fuel. Ah, that's why we're not using any rocket fuel. Ah, I know what's happened. I know what's happened. Leave it with me, I'll go sort it. I'll sort it. Because Wolves set this up, and all this solid fuel just isn't being used. Because we're not using steam anymore, and... Ah... Of course. Not using steam anymore, are we?
We aren't?
No.
What's it for?
Pardon?
Why not?
Because there's no need to
Nuclear.
use it. We've got nuclear.
Fair enough.
We're nuclear production is like... We got tons of electricity spare.
Fair enough.
I mean, click on a power pole and just look for yourself.
Hold on a moment. Are all of the bases powered from that nuclear plant?
Yes. There's no solar.
Everything is powered from the nuclear plant.
Yes.
Close, yeah.
There's no No solar anywhere, and it's all the bases are linked, connected.
From such a small thing as well. Damn.
Well, you say that, you've got to think the resources that goes into it. It's quite a lot.
Yeah, yeah, but still. Nice.
So obviously what we need to do is get more chemical plants. Temporary fix. Um, was going that way. Alright, I'll leave you to it, Anubis. I'll leave you to it. Yeah, that's why the steam power is showing error, because it's not being used. There's no need to use it. Smooth rocket. Oh, it's out of radar range. I should grab a radar. Remember where the radars even are. This way. Oh, I think we're even full up on ammo.
Nice.
No, radar isn't going to be that way. Did I even build radar? I don't think I did I? Best one. See what happens. So, does chat think we should do?
There was
Pardon?
there was a bit of a problem with the power in the newest copper base, or at least I think it's the newest copper base Delta.
Power.
Well, some of the inserters weren't getting any power.
Oh.
Inserters for the turrets, and the ammo belt wasn't actually moving.
Oh, I see, yeah.
I fixed it up.
Yeah, the base was kind of done in a bit of a hurry. Because we needed the copper, like, fast. But it looks like there's plenty of copper. Plenty of ore.
I'm checking around to see if there's anything else missing power.
I think once you've got to where you are, I don't think there is, but I haven't got full radar coverage that way.
I think that everything has power now.
Well, the rockets are at 59%.
Awesome.
Atomic bomb is not ready yet. One thing we've got to do is launch a nuke. And has got the light oil working. Yeah, because we were using solid fuel for powering the steam power, but we're now no longer using it, and we're kind of capped on rocket fuel. So we're now no longer using rocket fuel. I mean, there's absolutely tons of rocket fuel.
So we can.
Unless I start powering another rocket. If I request a butt ton of landfill, by a butt ton I mean about 200.
Well, you could make the drains use rocket fuel.
I could use that, but they won't use much. It won't solve the problem altogether.
What about using rocket fuel in tanks?
Again, it won't go quick.
Yeah, but every little bit help, right?
Can. I've got no qualms with it. Just as I say, it won't be a quick solution.
It'll take a while, yeah, true. But
That blueprint I've just made. Let's start again. Right, now I'm getting a landfill. Let's fill in some. Oh, the CEO watching. What if I make a mistake?
what with CEO? I don't think she'd be mad.
CEO was mad last time I made a mistake.
CEO, why?
Yes. Why?
In Factorio.
Yes. No reason. No reason whatsoever.
What's
nothing
mistake?
To do with that at all.
Honestly, what was it?
I told you. Besides, anyway, if Factorio doesn't give you OCD, you're playing it wrong.
What? What is it? I don't get it. I'm looking at you at the moment, but
Looking at
oh,
me? My room? Out.
I get what you mean. And I get why you got yelled at by CEO.
No, I'm actually going to save that blueprint to my library. Just watching Factorio's deepening the OCD. Well, just try playing it then. It'll go crazy. Did I get a radar in the end? I did. Place it there. Come on, Roberts. Bring me that landfill. I saw some of you coming this way. I saw you. Fix the problem, Nubis.
Yeah.
I
They
think
fixed.
the I've been burning the trees.
Hey, landfill. Now fill in this gap. Oh, that's why I was out of range. Ah, makes sense now. construction range, so everything should get built. Actually, might just be out of range. Kind of why nothing was happening. I was out of stick range. More landfill.
Just a piece of my system more.
Pardon?
Just a piece of my sister even more.
No, I just need more landfill to extend the logistic network. Why would I piss off your sister? Insinuating that I'm some sort of mean person?
Are you saying you aren't?
Yes, I am. Over there, crikey. There, I've extended the range. Right, we got two. I don't know why that's got a warning light on it though. Oh. Warning light gone. I feel like I should increase the capacity of these. Maybe. Change the modules. Let's get. I think speed caps at a certain number, doesn't it? I can't remember.
What speed? Is that crafting speed or train speed?
Speed for the modules.
I have no idea.
Minimum energy consumption, so that caps at 80%. Cap at all. That works.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
That works.
Thank you.
It's crafting at plus 5% speed. And it's getting extra productivity. These, on the other hand, I kind of want to start spitting out proper.
One alien base almost destroyed.
Ooh. Well, that settles that argument then, doesn't it? Oh, I really wish my headset would stop doing that. Constantly turning off all the time. Highly irritating.
Is it supposed to do that? What is it doing that even when sound is coming through?
It's got sound coming through, no. Like sound it recognizes. Basically, Factorio is too quiet a game. Doesn't recognize.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right, so if I was to watch a movie, like an action movie,
Yeah.
it would obviously not shut off. But because Factorio has hardly any sound, because you told me to turn it down, it doesn't pick it up enough, and it just decides to shut down. Kind of irritating.
I can imagine it being irritating.
Also, I think your FPS dropping is the fact that there's so many robots flying around.
Could be.
Yeah, I know that.
The game gets quite CPU heavy. We're 70%, we're 30% away from launching our first rocket.
Yay!
I don't sound excited.
I was
Oh,
excited. Without being too loud. Besides, I've already lost my rocket virginity.
Why do we not have batteries?
I lost it the same time you did.
Actually, I haven't launched a rocket.
Not in this game.
No, I haven't launched a rocket. According to Steam achievements, I've never launched a rocket.
But you have. In the first Factorio survey you did.
I know that, but I'm saying according to the achievements.
Achievements lie.
Oh, sulfuric acid. That's petroleum. Okay, fair enough. Right, okay. Some tweak work is required. Needing red belts for on there. Stuff. Right, where are we? Batteries. Batteries are producing kind of enough of sulfur. Right, okay. We still don't have enough petroleum. sort out the petroleum problem. But we still needed to decide whether or not there's going to be mods, because there was a tie.
Between, I don't remember anymore.
Vanilla and quality of life mods.
Ah,
Obviously, the second we had mods, there's no achievements.
what are the quality life mods again?
Well, I don't know, I haven't looked into it. I mean, there's one that springs to mind where you get extra inventory. There's another one where you get, when you place down a gun turret, for example, it fills it with irrelevant ammo. Place down a tank, it fills it with fuel and ammo.
I'd vote for those.
Pardon?
I'd vote for those. I think I
Already
did.
voted. Dave?
I
The
think
other
I
option
did
was
vote for
Bob's
that.
mods.
Bob's mods I definitely did not vote for.
I did.
I don't know why no one likes Bob's mods. That's a challenge.
Perhaps a bit later. Nah, I'm going to rephrase that. Definitely later.
So that's now at plus 85% speed with a bit of productivity. I don't want you pumping until you're at least 15k. No heavy oil. That kind of sucks. Running out of crude. Why do we have 2 lubricants? Do we really need 2? So is added for a reason? Oh yeah, I was going to rework this, weren't I? I don't know where the water's actually coming from.
Holy crap, Walla, you have like one passive provider just full of plastic. You
Okay.
have 5k plastic just standing there.
Okay.
And that's a good thing.
No,
No.
it's not doing anything, it's bad thing.
Oh, you'll have to put it
Watch.
on the belt. I don't know why it's there in the first place. That water's coming from one direction by the looks of it. Maybe I can get a pump going. Let me get a pump. Pump it through a bit quicker. Right, so now we want... Going this way. So let's make that 2 pumps. Hey Wolves, how's it going?
Hey, Wolves. Hello.
Hello.
I heard that you're shorter than Walla.
Yeah, isn't pretty much everyone?
Nope.
I heard that you're shorter than me as well. How tall are you?
5'8".
What do you mean no, Nubis? How tall are you again?
0.5 taller than you.
Oh, that's it. I'm coming to Estonia just to make sure you're not lying. 0.5. Only. Oh, I need power poles. I was recounting the tale of our VR adventures.
Oh, where your headphones stopped working?
Yeah, and that.
You didn't get to that part.
At least you were polite and you were waving at me.
Well, it's like the cool thing you can do in VR is your hands are actually there. You can use them.
I happened to notice that Wolves was taller than me, so I'm like, right, that's it, I'm standing up. Because I was sat down. And then I'm like, oh, Wolves is so small, I could just pat him on the head. I could have pat him on the head, but I couldn't have heard him. And then couldn't have loaded a game either, because that's when my VR derps. But now everything derps, not just the ones. I now lose tracking on the headset as well, because it's brilliant.
Yay!
We'll get it figured out.
You've been saying that for months now.
Well, last night was, or whenever it was the first time we've actually done anything over, like, in person.
Can I hear purring back there?
Yeah, it's my cat's very happy I'm home.
Okay, now not to put it down or anything, and I do appreciate your help, but we do something and it gets worse. The first day I had it, it worked perfectly fine, and now it's just broken.
That's the world of VR. Things will break, and then you will figure out how to fix them, and then things will become more broken, but you'll have previous experience having already fixed them. Stop chewing on the microphone.
Purring intensifies.
I may have died.
We'll get it working eventually. I kind of want to get a game to test it. It's a sitting game, but I'm not sure if it'll be a good idea.
You've said a game so many times. I have no idea which one you're even thinking about.
X Rebirth VR.
Have not had anyone that I know of that's tried it.
Well, I mean, the game itself has been out for ages, but the VR version is in early access.
A lot of those early access VR remakes do not work all that good.
Apparently this one's decent, but I couldn't get on with the main game, so that's kind of my hang-up about it. I didn't like the base game. Or rather, I didn't give it a chance because it sucked on release date, so I haven't gone back since. But I kind of thought in VR it might be kind of cool. Oh great, I've now made the problem worse. Hoping Nubis carried on this correctly. Oh no. Wait a minute. I gotta try and figure out my bloody logic now. C equals 2. Pump if C equals 2. Petrol less than 5,000. Iron. Wait a minute. Where'd you get your information from? Oh, okay. Right.
Now we're trying to make 2 rockets?
We were trying to get rid of light oil. And now we've got none. Kind of burned through it all. But I'm just checking my logic. It looks good. My logic looks good. Okay, cool. We've now hit the threshold where we're not making extra petroleum because we've got no light oil. So that allows... We haven't run out of light oil completely. So it is, we still don't have enough. Like the heavy oil one is... Oh, that's fine. Well, let's bring that up to 5,000. Oil, 5,000 total. Those numbers I'm happy with. We got flame fuel, haven't we? That isn't tied into the flame network. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Right.
Why are we rebalancing rocket control units?
Rocket control units? We shouldn't. Wait, what? What do you mean?
On the belt, they're set up so that they alternate sides through a splitter here so that they're equal onto a belt, but we don't really care because we're not even keeping up with them yet.
It's just habit. I like everything on both sides. Production should be okay now because we've solved the base's problems with, what you call it? Copper. The copper problem
we
is
just
not
need
solved.
more of them, of the assembly machines, which I may have.
Rocket control?
Yeah, because that's what's our slowdown right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I didn't know how many to build because when I built it, we didn't... we didn't have enough raw material, basically. Looks like we might get to launch the rocket today.
That'd be awesome.
Which means, do we end the stream when we launch the rocket? Do we continue on this map when we launch the rocket? Or do we start a new map when we launch the rocket?
All up to you.
See, when I ask these questions, I'm asking for everyone's opinion because, you know, I don't want to just do what I want to do because everyone else might not want to do that. And our community will do things as well.
I'd be fine with starting a new map. I'd be
The
fine
thing
with.
is if we start a new map, the only thing would be is it would be vanilla because I haven't had time to play Farm Sim. That's Kidsy's vote, Farm Sim. I actually should play that sometime. I spent £200 on a wheel and I've used it like thrice. I also want to launch a nuke. Any volunteers?
Have done it before, need not do it again.
Oh, I'm not asking volunteers to fire, I'm asking for volunteers to receive.
Aliens.
Estonia? Okay, fine. So we do Farm Sim tomorrow. Dun dun dun.
I'd be up with that. Up for that, even.
We're at 86%. 7%. Yeah, more of those Doodah, Majiggy, McBobs would have probably been cool, which you've done already, I see.
So, what you guys doing here?
Porn.
What about the real answer?
This is Factorio porn, is it not?
Can I just go with grown?
Exactly, porn.
That's not what I said.
We're increasing production. You said groan or moan? Groaning, moaning. We're increasing production for the rocket control units.
Fair enough.
Now we
the
just
moment
need
we
more
make-
blue chips coming in.
Which I think is an issue ultimately with petroleum because the blue chips are sulfuric acid and plastic, which is all petroleum. Sulfuric acid, where are you? I put purple in you. I put purple modules in the sulfur. Yeah, it's petroleum. We have petroleum issues.
Yep, we have no sulfuric acid down here.
Yeah, it's all boiling down to petroleum at the moment. Then we got crude, so our refineries just can't keep up with demand.
I'll be AFK for a bit.
Radio, see you in 3 hours. He's eating cake.
I'm not eating cake.
He's eating cake.
I ate all mine already.
I didn't have cake.
I do have cake, but I'm not eating any.
You can't have your cake and eat it.
No, because I don't want any cake at the moment.
How can you not want cake?
My stomach's full.
What kind of country do you live in where you don't want cake?
A country that has a lot of cake.
Well, I seen that picture that made me want cake. Also, for those of you that play Crusader Kings 2, I finally, even though I didn't get the achievement, I finally achieved my lifelong dream of inviting the Pope to experience a great blot, a Germanic pagan ritual. He was, as you could say, the guest of honor. Basically, I sacrificed the Pope in a religious sacrificial festival event. Now, if I was playing single player, I would have got the achievement for it. Sadly, it was multiplayer. But now I know how to do it. It's fun, needless to say. Wait, you're empty, but you're waiting. You're waiting on him. Oh, wait. Are you Copper Outpost Bravo? No, you're not. Wait, which train are you? Hover my mouse over and it says Copper drop off Bravo. There was a Bravo Copper. I thought I discontinued that one. It's Copper Outpost Alpha. Where's Copper Outpost Bravo? Can anyone remember? Oh, it's down there. Oh no! Copper Outpost Bravo is completely done. Completely done. Running out of copper outposts.
99%.
No one push the button, you will be banned from the herd. If anyone but me pushes the button.
Challenge accepted.
I will ban you. I'm not kidding around. I'll have Cadenza ban you. Kitsy, ready the ban button.
I really want to press that button.
I will. Just because I said I'll ban you doesn't mean I'm joking. Also, how many deaths have I got? I've died 3 times to trains on this map. Only 3. That's pretty impressive. I was running somewhere to sort something and I can't remember what I was running to sort.
Copper. Post
Copper?
empty.
No, copper's done. I think Ramses is setting up the outpost. I think it was oil. I want to say it was oil.
I just peeked at the oil. We just need more incoming.
The refineries. Unless I swap out the productivity modules for speed modules. What do you reckon? Speed it up instead of trying to get extra bonus.
I think in the end it kind of is going to work out as a wash on oil. On intake.
Well, we've got plenty of oil. Got about 60,000 litres of oil. Crude, just sitting there. So either we do productivity and speed, or just pure speed.
Then yeah, speed would probably do a better job because we've got plenty of availability of oil. I thought we were lacking there.
No, and we haven't even got an oil outpost, which, you know, is doable. And with oil outposts, we can either refine there, then bring in the 3 oils, or we just bring in the crude and rely on our production facilities here. Kind of opting for... Now you can actually transport oils without a mod, or in barrels, because before, in vanilla, you had to barrel it, didn't you, and then ship it, and then unbarrel it.
Yep, barrel on barrel.
But now you can transport liquids. What do you reckon would be the best way of doing it? Refining it on site and then shipping the 3 oils? Or just shipping crude? And then using your refinery in base? I think the latter, because if you get a... Because if a train can't unload 2 types of oil, for example, because it's full. Say, for example, we're unloading petroleum only, but we've got so much light and heavy coming in we can't process it quick enough. Then eventually the outpost is just going to shut down because they're going to be full on 1 or 2 types. So I think bringing in crude will always be the best bet. And then you can set up logic networks and stuff to adjust it as required at base. Best. Otherwise. Because here, if we had unlimited crude, but not enough petroleum, we can then increase refinery production or increase cracking.
Why is this pump right next to me not on?
Because there is too much light, not enough petroleum. Let me change the numbers. I basically said, tell you what, let's increase the number. Basically, it's set up to have, if less than 10,000 petroleum and more than 5,000 light oil work. Obviously, petroleum limit was fine. Unless we want more petroleum reserves. How much petroleum we got? We got 11,000 petroleum at the moment. Alright, let me increase the, let's say 20,000. Because obviously we want a lot of petroleum, don't we? So that'll fill up now until we've got 20,000 litres of petroleum. And that's total, not in one tank. And then it'll keep working until we've got until light oil drops to 5,000 or hits the capacity I want for petroleum.
If you want to bump it to 20,000, I will change this pump next to me so it doesn't convert it into solid fuel until like 25,000.
Yeah, 25. Yeah, that should be a good number. Yeah. Although the solid fuel ain't moving anywhere, is it? And that's 5,000. Ah, see, that's not going to work. Because your green cable is only checking the usage of one storage tank.
Oh, no, the green cable does all 3 of them by the look. All 4.
I've
Nope,
just
2
hooked it up.
tanks.
I've just
Yeah,
hooked it
2.
up.
It does 2.
That does 2, does it? Say, because I just connected all 4.
Okay, yeah, it's just a bad image on the middle jump too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because originally it just had the cable going to one tank. And obviously I don't think you can get 25,000 litres in one tank. I don't know what the capacity is actually. Is it 10? 20? I can't remember. Does it even tell us? I don't think it tells us. Might be a lot. It might be a lot. Oh, it might be more than 20,000. I don't know. Oh, and I got that pump there, just a pump. Because obviously, because I think there's a pressure in this, isn't there? High pressure. Long distances, it doesn't like it.
Yeah, at extended distances it doesn't like, but I don't remember what that distance is anymore.
No, I don't. Well, I don't think I ever knew, if I'm being honest with you. Did I get a pump? I asked for pumps, so I should. There they are. I do like the new image of the pump though. The 2x1 rather than the 1x1. Alright, I'm converting, so all the refineries now just are pure speed, so they're plus 150% craft speed instead of spitting out extra. Means our crude oil has just tanked. That was probably a bad idea, actually.
Actually, no. Let's see how long if it just stays low or if it continues to drop to the.
Well, it was full-ish. It was like 15. Yeah, look at it. It's dropping like a rock. I don't know whether we want to put down some beacons, more speed modules in. Might be an idea, actually. Try and boost what we've got here. That or set up a outpost for it.
Well, the rocket's probably pretty close, if not ready.
True.
If you just wanted to launch the rocket. Otherwise, we could go get more oil.
If the rocket is ready, yeah.
I don't know whether to launch the rocket before or after the atomic bomb is ready. We should still get the achievement for the atomic bomb anyway, shouldn't we? But even
I'm not sure. Let me look.
because after the atomic bomb's done, we've researched all research, like all unlockables, I believe. Oh, maybe there's a few things. Maybe got to research everything at least once, like all the unlimited stuff. But I mean, it's almost done anyway. The atomic bomb's expensive. Oh wait, I haven't even put purple modules in it. Oh yes, I have. I have. Or someone has. Oh, I've started to. Purple modules and science is important. Science. Goes a little bit slower, but free science. But I'm kind of I mean, let's have a look. What achievements are there to work on? So in theory, we'll have research or technology. We'll have smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast. I'd like to try and get some of the produce 20 million electric circuits. I'd like to get that. Produce 25,000 advanced circuits per hour. I'd like to get that. Produce 5k processing units per hour. I'd like to get that also. Maybe that's something we could work on next map then, if people like achievements. The lazy bastard achievement.
I'd be up for it.
Awesome to get.
Yeah, I'm doing the lazy bastard one in my spare time on my own. That is ridiculously slow for the beginning, but it would be a lot faster with more players.
Yeah, but don't forget it. The 1-1-1 thing is not per player.
Right, but the initial startup would be, with say 4 players, would be 4 miners and 4 furnaces.
True.
Instead of a furnace and a miner.
True. What about the logistic network embargo? That could be quite tricky. I don't think it will be doing There Is No Spoon, finishing the game within 8 hours. Getting trains within 90 minutes would be nice, but I don't think it would happen. Wait, how did we get so long and thanks for all the fish? Achievements that.
I think that's just grab a fish, but I'm not certain.
Oh wait, I haven't got that one. Maybe it's farmed so much fish.
Oh, I won't even get any achievements from this one. You have to spend 50% of the time of the game.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, check your achievements and make sure about that yourself.
Wait, say that again, sorry?
Check on your top of the achievements, and it will tell you you need to spend more than 50% of. Oh, nope. It won't matter for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say it won't matter for me because I've played this game. I mean, I don't have that message.
Yep, so I won't get the achievement either way.
Oh, that sucks. What about you, Nubis?
Well, that's what you get when you have nearly 60 hours in game, and I've only spent 4.5 of it in it.
How do you know how much I've spent in it? I suppose you just check game time.
Well, no, it says at the top, this game has lasted 57 hours, 34 minutes, and you have only spent 4 hours and 31 minutes.
I've spent 23 hours 4 minutes, and I don't have.
So I'm gonna be the only one getting the achievements from this?
Seems like it.
Yep.
Oh. Well, I'm definitely launching the rocket then.
In that case, I really want to launch it myself.
Check out the achievements for the atomic bomb, maybe. Why is there a dead body here?
I may have killed Nobis.
Yeah, you did.
Well then, what about that loot that's gonna disappear in 1 minute?
And now it'll disappear in 30 minutes.
Wow, the other rocket's 69% ready. That came up quick. The importance of having materials, eh?
I need... Oh no.
Atomic bomb's nearly ready. Since the atomic bomb's ready, I'll launch the rocket.
Alright.
Why are you getting tank ammo? I can't delete you. Holding down right click. Wait, atomic bomb's ready and I didn't get an achievement. Maybe gotta research everything at least once. Like all the number ones. Because there should be an
you have to get a couple of levels of everything. Till you get to the point where it asks for infinite science.
Point where it asks for infinite science, you mean like the... Oh, up to level 8?
The space science.
Did you just kill me? No, you didn't. Why did I just get a... I don't know. What are you laughing at?
Nobis came here and he was very confused.
I see. Space science is... It's gonna be ages away. You would stop doing that. Fire in the hole!
Bye bye.
Yes! Achievement!
Apparently
Alright, I got achievements anyways.
I've only 32 of 38 achievements.
Look at that. All the space. Holy shit on a stick.
Yeah? What's up?
Space science hype?
What?
1,000 space science for a rocket.
Oh, lovely.
I'm gonna put them on auto launch. So yes, want to try and get this achievement for research all the things. So maybe we need to put space science on the belts now, don't we? Let's get some request the chests on the burn.
I have some.
I'm just gonna go to the science and see where to stick it. Belt that's currently got room. I like how there's quite a lot of science now. I think it's kind of cool. Hopefully there should be a spare belt. Spare science. I don't know what. 2. You did leave space for space science, right, Nubis? Is that the one belt that's not got anything on it? I presume it is.
Should be.
Science, space science, 20k. And then I want a Certa. Oh, you've already done it. So let's try and get the achievement. So I've now got that achievement. Stop tracking, stop tracking. So I need to build a lot of stuff more by robots.
I think there's an achievement for not using any belt.
Belts.
But maybe that was just me thinking that idea.
I think that might be you. I can't say anything like that. Why is there no robots bringing the space science? Oh, here it comes. She comes to save the day. It's kind of cool, mind. 1,000 space science. But then it's like, it's quite expensive to launch a rocket, so 1,000 space science is very... Why can't you see the death counter on screen? Because the death count is broken at the moment, Sia. I need to fix it. I need to remember to fix it. I keep forgetting to remember to fix it. It works, but it doesn't work. Basically, because Albert's now on his own server, I got a URL to type in to pull up the death counter, right? And if you type in that URL into a browser, it does show you the death count. However, when I go to my broadcast software and say, show this web page, it doesn't work. I need to figure out why it doesn't work. Wait, let me test something. Actually, as you've asked, Theo, let me test something. Let's minimize Discord. There should be... Oh god, I've got to minimize everything on my desktop. Documents... Right, let's put some research on. You reckon it's got to be everything up to space science, yeah?
It should be.
Do the cheap stuff first. Just allow the expensive stuff to build up. While we're waiting, I'm going to quickly test something, because I've got an idea. I'm looking for...
I think I'll be off to bed.
Ah, farming achievements and leaving me. I see how it is.
It's not
night,
like
then.
that.
Well, what work did you do today? Other than kill Ibis and then spin round in circles on transport belts.
I cleared out the alien bases.
Are you off then? Only for now. Right. Let me test something. Web page. URL. Click OK. And I crashed it. No, I didn't. Doesn't work. If I put that into a browser, it shows me 3. Let me get rid of... that part of the URL. Click apply. Showing anything. I gotta figure this out. I will figure it out. I know it's I know it's 3. As I say, I've got a URL. It's a massive URL. It's got a string of all sorts in it. And when I type it in on, Chrome, it comes up saying 3. That's all it will say, which is correct because that's what my desk count is. All I'm doing is loading up a text file, and my broadcast software I'm telling to show up that, and it's frustrating because it should work. It should work. Oh, we got another achievement. Ramses has left us. He's missed out on that extra achievement. Look at that. Achievements. So almost there for that one. 600 extra an hour, and we're laughing on that one. What can we do to get an extra 600 circuits per hour? Processing chips, sorry.
Oh, processing chips, yeah. You need something that either uses them up faster or a whole bunch more materials in.
I think it's production at the moment. Let me have a look. Where are we? I think it's just a case of we don't have enough sulfuric acid. I'm gonna go check the production. Why am I walking everywhere? I can just zoom in.
Yeah, you do, because it keeps blinking down here.
Thinking? Yeah, sulfuric acid, which is petrol. It's petroleum. Thought we fixed that. Oh no, we're out of crude. We're out of crude. We need to go get an oil outpost running. One, two, three, four, five, six. There's 6 pump jar. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down there. There's a nice blob down there near Bravo. All right, I'm gonna go set up an outpost near your uranium base. They shouldn't cost. How much pollution do you think it'll create? The pump jacks.
They're not awesome in cleanliness.
I don't know whether it needed walls.
Yeah, I definitely would wall it in and armor the living daylights out of it.
Are you busy?
Not seriously.
Do you mind bringing some walls and firearms? Weapons? Not really sure how to do this. I don't know whether to go crazy and build like a full utility station, have the train come in with ammo and, go whole hog.
Sure. Just waiting for some walls to show up on me.
What do I want? Unless we just start a new map. Kind of like to get the technology one though. Although to be honest, I could take a while though. That's the trouble.
You're going out to Uranium Outpost Bravo?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I got rocket fuel. Just trying to think. What do I need to bring? Pipes. Pump jacks. I'm gonna need power, obviously.
I've got some power poles. And some pipe, not a lot of pipe. And I'll have a walls and turrets, and I'll get some ammo.
Then we'll need a train, or should we just put it in there via? Oh, that's a lot of pipe work, and it definitely will lose pressure. This isn't going to go well, is it?
If we did an underground pipe with a couple of pump jacks, it'd be fine. Or a couple of pumps, it should do fine.
There are uranium's backing up. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I think I might have to play around with that next map. Learn how it works. But it's absolutely full with bad ore. Anyway, I'm gonna catch a train. Oh wow. Yeah, your train's full. Your boxes
Yeah,
are
I
full.
thought we would need a lot more nuclear power than we turned out to need.
Fair enough.
Especially since I'm doing it 100% from the enrichment process. I'm not wasting any.
Yeah. I kind of thought we'd need more. I thought we'd need more, really. I suppose, yeah, it was only a matter of time. And you're the one I want. Cool. I've set the 2 rockets to auto launch.
Nice.
So yeah, as soon as they're full, they'll just go and get us extra science. Wonder how crazy things will get, because you can get like shooting. Oh no, you can't get shooting speed. I was gonna say shooting speed upgrades would be just insane. Like 1,000 bullets per second. Need an armory. Yeah, because this base does get attacked, so we're definitely going to need vents.
We're just plumbing it in, right?
Plumbing it where, sorry? Back to base?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure how to do it, to be honest. I'm open to suggestions. Scooby.
Well, train wouldn't be very hard to do either.
No, but well, the issue we got is sentence. The issue we got is there's no. I didn't allow for a station, so we kind of got to figure out logistics on that behalf. Get a station set up and rock and rolling. Oh, damn it! Hang on a minute, my headset's turned off.
It wouldn't even be hard. We could do it. Well, there's no easy way to mark on the map, but I can go stand there. Just a single tanker would do fine.
Well, I heard you say single tanker. My headset cut off.
Yeah, it figures.
That's annoying. It's a brilliant headset, but it just has an auto turn-off feature that can't be disabled. It's highly annoying. Power key we're getting destroyed. Where's that to? Oh. Why did it destroy that random cable? What's that cable got to do with you? Hopefully it's in robot range.
Yeah, it looks like Nubis is on it anyways.
Looks like all pumps are pumping. I got no idea what's. I mean, the train network is just shit anyway, so I think pumps might be best. Just take it all the way up. I don't know how often to put in a pump though.
I think it's supposed to be every 10.
10. What? Sorry.
I think it's. Oh, it can't be every 10. It's got to be further than that.
Well, the way to do it, I guess, is just keep putting pipes along. And then when we notice the pressure drop, just put in a debris. I guess.
Depends upon how much fluid you want to pump through per second.
Is that right? A lot.
If you want 90 fluids a second, you will need 3 pumps every 224 pipes.
When you say 3 pumps, you mean like 3 over the space of
3
that amount, or 3?
3 pumps in parallel. And we've got biters.
Shit. I shouldn't have powered it up. I ain't got any weapons, I don't know why I'm running down, I can't do jack. Other than repair. I can repair, if you can shoot.
I was stupid and was on my pistol and could not figure out why it wasn't working.
Oh, I can repair, there's nothing to repair, but I can repair. I'll disconnect the power. Spiders. Oh. Alright, I think I got everything that was destroyed.
Alright, Control C does not work for copy. What is copy again?
Shift right click is copy, shift left click is paste.
Thank you.
I'm thinking we should have probably brought trains down here for this. If you link up the robot network to the outpost, it should get fed with ammo and stuff. Should. The base has its has a utility train, which will provide provided. It's not hooked up to the power at the moment, so. By request. Pump jacks. What's down there? Pump jacks and
Pump jacks, normal pipe, angled pipe, or underground pipe, and steel medium electric poles. That's pretty much it. Big poles.
Alright, cool. I've just had to add pump jacks to the requester. Yeah, so if we get have let me request I'm gonna hook her up to the logistic network, so robots and stuff should start ferrying ammo and things.
Alright, so you're gonna hook it to the one that's above it, but not to the main base one.
Correct. Oh, we got biters. All I got is repair tools.
Alrighty, I'm on it.
I'll hook that up to the power so the turrets start shooting and stuff.
And I just died instead. But there's a gun and ammo there.
Turrets have weapons. Do the turrets have
The
weapons?
turrets will have ammo the moment you get power to it.
Yeah.
And robots.
Yeah, robots are bringing the power. Yeah, this base is now protected to a degree. And then if I start putting down ghosts of gun turrets, vaguely down. Why don't I just copy the blueprint? I just blueprint what you've got there. What's that?
See ya, Anubis.
Alright, Nubis. See you later. Take care. out on. So this entire base is now in logistic range. Comes a fresh flow of ammo. Cool. Right, I'm going to quickly run up to that base. Add a bit more ammo to the logic network by putting in a massive provider chest and a stack inserter. I'm going to continue piping this up.
Alrighty.
Making moves? I'm always making moves. And I'm alright. I don't know whether to try and... I don't know whether to pipe it all the way up there or just like... do... It is a lot of piping. Tempted to just train it, but... Brains, I think you're right, Tritosi. I do think you're right, but this I've done a shit job on this map, if I'm honest. With trains. Somebody's gone. Oh no! But you still, if you got better Twitch TV, you've still got some. You've got this one, which does show up on the stream feed as well, and you get to see it if you got better Twitch TV as well. So it's not all bad. All right. All right. Funny about installing programs, but you installed OBS and Steam and Windows. Although Windows is, well, it's a collection I don't know. Could you call Windows a collection of programs?
It is an OS, which is a version of a program.
Hi, Train. A huge fan on emotes. Fair enough. I haven't really used Windows 10. I haven't really. I've got it on my laptop, and unfortunately, a lot of games I want to start playing or will want to play in the future are all Windows 10.
I'm running it. It's not that bad.
I haven't. My only gripe is I don't know what happened. I mean, I didn't. My laptop was custom built, but my only gripe is I find it crashes, like a driver will crash, and just blue screens. You got no choice in the matter. Training. Privacy crap? Which privacy crap? It uploads a ton of user data. Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't know about the live thing. I mean, I do have an Xbox One and a 360, and I got an Xbox Live account, you know. But my older brother was like, "Oh, Scott, I thought you don't play your Xbox anymore." I'm like, "Well, I don't." "Yeah, but you were on it yesterday." "No, I wasn't." "Yeah, you were. You were showing up as online and you were playing games." And I started panicking, thinking, you know, someone had hacked my account. And I'm like, "What games?" And he listed a few of my PC games. I'm like, that's me on the PC. It's just me on the PC. Hey, Voska. Right, the crude oil pipeline has just been connected, but I didn't check the oil I had in before I connected it. But oh wow, I need more pumps. Definitely need more pumps. Let's go add more pumps. But I've added some, so I guess I just see where pressure drops, basically.
Yeah, I think we just need to do it multiple across, like 3 or 4 pumps in a spot instead of 1 or 2.
Oh, I see. You're actually...
I'm running a second line, and then we can make it wider where we need to.
I see. I haven't had any problems with games on it, but I haven't really played much on my laptop. Voska, the rocket's gone. The rocket has gone. I don't know if I've got the pumps often enough, though.
We'll just triple down on the pumps.
Expert. I can drop you pumps. Nice, neat little stack. Beautiful. I don't know, Vosker. I kind of asked the herd, and everyone was just like, "Nah, it's whatever. It's up to you." And I'm like, "Well, that's very helpful." I mean, I gotta look into. The trouble is, I did the poll for whether to go vanilla or have a few quality of life mods or go Bob's mods, and it was a tie between quality of life and vanilla. So, not really sure what to do with that. I might just surprise everyone and go Bob's. Fun, right? Amounts of insanity. Just have a couple. I thought you'd be all for Bob's mods. Difficulty. So the only other thing then we would need to do is start putting in speed modules and these things. LTN mod or some train mod first. Well, saying LTN doesn't really mean. Oh wait, logistic train network mod. I remember that one. You told me about that. Well, if we go down the mod route, it won't be a tomorrow start because I won't have time to research all the mods and pick ones that I think are cool. If it was vanilla, we can start tomorrow. Because all I gotta do is delete this save and then just put a new one in. Oh, I got text behind the webcam. Yeah, I've got the webcam in a bit of a... I could move it. I could put the webcam up here. It's like the chat is blocking my... Hey Kay, how's it going? Long time no see. How are you? Assorted people. That's the herd. Holy crap, that is insane. I put a couple at the start. Yeah, no, it's not your chat. Your chat's fine. Yeah, I put a couple right at the start, just after the pump jacks kind of merge. That's okay. I highly recommend Subnautica in Vive. If you like sickness, it's fun. Actually, Wolves, so what is Rec Room? I know it's a game to play with friends, but...
It's a mini game.
Okay. Because I kind of feel left out at the moment. All the fun stuff.
It's basically a group of mini games that you can play together.
What fish? I've done, like... How it would go in 3D, it would be fine, right? It should be fine. How dare you stay just out of range of... Oh, that's because there's no power. Okay, fair enough. Like, there was like some shark thing at the early... I mean, I'm only at the start of Subnautica, so I haven't explored everything, and obviously no spoilers, but... There's like these sharks that aggro you, and I'm just there like going up to them and poking them with my knife. In 3D, mind you. I'm like, yeah, this is fun. The only time I kind of like jumped was when I happened to notice this big thing following me, and it was like the giant sea turtle whale thing. But that's just because I wasn't expecting to turn my head round and have a giant thing staring at me. But he was passive, so it was all good. Reefbacks, is that what they're called? Or is that just what you call them? But yes, reefbacks. It's a sensible name. But yeah, they were, they made me, that kind of made me jump. That's just because I wasn't expecting something that huge to be in my face. Oh, apparently we've launched another rocket. 2 satellites sent. I do have a couple of gripes with Subnautica in 3D though, on VR. Like the, what's the thing called? The power glide? It's like right in front of your face. It's like, wow, why are you holding it there? Why aren't you holding it out at arm's length? It's like this. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go. And then when he pulls out his Dubry to inventory screen, he holds it right in front of his face as well. It's like, oh, I can't focus on this. It's hurting my eyes. But apart from that, it's pretty good game. Like the ladder in your little escape pod, you could feel like you could just grab it. And then you look down and you can see your feet. And what I suspect are possibly boobs. Or just muscle. Not sure. I suppose it could be either or, depending on your imagination, I guess. What I do. Checking on oil. Yes, we have lots of oil now. Crude oil is not a problem. And we're... Yeah, I've got all our refineries with 3 speed modules. And our crude is going up. Vasca, it's not me. It's not me doing it. I've been going around fixing it. Oh wait, you mean splitting off into... Oh, I see. That is me. What's wrong with that? Can you tell me a better way to get it from that to going into a single belt? I thought you meant as in coming off of the belt with just a splitter without balancing. I misinterpreted. So how would you split off a single item off of a bus? He loves the stalkers. Which one's the stalker? I mean, the ultimate stalker, I've played Alien Isolation, and I was going to try and stream that in VR. Alien Isolation in VR would have been... That would have been terrible. Yeah, Oscar, I'll let you show me how to do it. Oh, I see. Well, I guess I could do it like that. Oh, you're doing it. So I thought that was the way. Do I want to click that link? Is it just going to be spoilers? Yeah, I know what mine is. You don't need to show me how I did mine. I know how I did it. Click that link. I want to know what a stalker is. Oh, those things? Please. Poke them with my knife. squeezy. Just go up to them, poke them. Although my attack with knife is right click. I don't know if it's always been right click. Oh, I have tab, so I hit alt. I'm thinking the auto-launch satellite thing might be a bad idea at the moment. Oh, my headset's turning off again. Because we're not actually researching infinite science. And we got the achievement. So
Under the condition that the rocket will not auto-launch if the white science is not high enough, then or won't overflow, then we're fine.
yeah, trouble is I've emptied the boxes, haven't I?
That's still not an issue, because only when the boxes get full and it can't be used will it be an issue.
True. Alright, Dom, we'll see you later. Making fudge. Nom, nom, nom. I can't remember how we said it now. Is it 1,000? 500? I can't remember.
We could do a couple 100,000.
I arranged it, can't click it. But yeah, one launch is 1,000 science apparently. Okay, would you be wanting to join us again in Factorio? We're starting a new maps either tomorrow or next Tuesday, depending on whether I get mods or not. The only science we're not quite getting is high tech. Hey Ragnar, how's your plant? The one in the game, the Steam game, with the snail. I dumped chocolate chips and condensed sweetened milk into the bowl and nuked it 30 seconds. It's murder, I think. I think that's just. I think in some circles that's considered blasphemy, I guess, nuking. Him. Who is him? Can't ban Domino if that's who you're insinuating. Or it. Robot. I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say you missed out a word there. I'm at a loss as what to do now. I'm at a loss. Because this map's kind of. I mean, I'd like to get the achievement for researching all the things. I should have got it before this crazy update. It would have been easier then. I might like to go for the Minions one next time. What do you reckon though, Wolves? Should we try Lazy Bastard?
If you want to go for it, that's perfectly acceptable and will be a lot of work, but it's fun.
I reckon it'll be worth it. I'd like to go for you are doing it right as well. Construct more machines using robots than manually. Play the whole game properly, basically, like a proper playthrough. Is that tree screaming in agony on fire? If it is, that's...
Yeah, it would be a single person can craft. Anyone who needs anything has to wait.
Hey, how did I get that achievement? That's hacks. I never... I shouldn't have had that achievement. Get killed by a moving locomotive. I shouldn't have that one. And yeah, I would be the only one to craft anything, Voska. I would have set that rule. It's definitely a bug, Tritosi. guaranteed. It's trains can't kill anyone. Well, I've just never been killed by a train. I'm just too pro for that sort of nonsense. I don't know how. 100. How would we track? Is there a command in game to track how many you've got?
It tracks it like your achievements. It tell you how many of what you're doing. It does the same thing in that one.
Oh, it does it?
Playthrough I'm at 105 or 100. No, 107 right now.
Did you use a guide or?
Nope, just craft nothing unless you absolutely have to.
I know there's some guides out there on how to do it.
Yeah, there's a couple of guides to do it in 110.
I reckon, should we try it with a guide or without a guide? That would be a bit crazy.
Without's more fun, because then you're kind of wondering whether or not you can do it.
Smart thinking. You know, I usually have migraines and stuff like that, Voska, right? Which is a bad idea to do when you're playing this game. Save a lot? See, I don't know whether I would save a lot. I mean, I can save on a server. It's not an issue, but I don't know whether I would save. That's kind of like part of the fun. I mean, how would I do it though? I mean, that's the crazy thing. Migraine is just in your head. Well, that's kind of what a migraine is. If you're trying to tell me it's all my imagination, well, I'd be very careful. That's dangerous ground. It's that copper's flowing 3D though. I'm also going to have to plan on how to do the bus, because the way I'd like to do it, I'd like to have 2 buses. One for research, and then one for the rest of the feed. Welcome back, Kay. What did you miss? Nothing, actually. You haven't missed out on anything. We're just kind of planning our next playthrough. We're looking at doing Lazy Bastard achievement, which basically means you can't craft anything. You can't craft more than 111 items. I'm also thinking, for me personally, I'm going to go for the doing it right achievement, so make more stuff than... Well, that should be easy to do anyway if you're doing Lazy Bastard. Strike more machines using robots rather than manually. I'll probably go for minions, so have 100 construction robots following you. Combat robots, sorry. I want to know what that is. So long and thanks for all the fish. Your description. So either it's something to do with fish, or it's something like... Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Voska, that you're doing it right, and Lazy Bastard we're kind of tying with each other. You just send us fish to space instead of a satellite? Oh, well, I never would have done that. I would have never figured that out. I'm going to do that now then. Let's see if I can get a fish. Send it to space. Hey, fishy wishy. How did people figure that stuff out, man? Although I suppose, so long and thanks for all the fish, it's a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference, isn't it, when the dolphins all fly into space? Yes, space, fish, dolphin. Turn that off auto, and let's turn that on. Oh, that one won't make it. Send Mark II armor up. What does that do? Anything? Oh, it's gonna take ages. And obviously by sending the fish up, you're not going to get a... Insane. You're not going to get any science back, are you? It's kind of a waste of a rocket, but you get the achievement. One thing we've got to make sure we do is make sure we have a lot of... I think at this point, petroleum is okay. It is building up. Oil's looking nice as well. Look at that. It's filling up
Yeah,
nicely
just a
upwards.
little bit of oil now, finally.
It's doing the job. Oh, my bloody headset, man. Headset's back. I can hear you again. Batteries should start flowing nicely. So I think with my bottom belt, batteries, advanced chips and processing chips, I think it's just a lack of assemblers, basically. Well, I'm just going to check sulfuric acid. This way. It's done okay. I've only got 4 factories making batteries. Increase that. Crap amount of inventory space. Let's get rid of these pump jacks, I don't need them. And the fish.
I missed whatever you said, boss. Also, sorry.
I'm just upgrading the batteries at the moment, Oscar. Science on the go again. Bollocks. I'm now going to want some of these. I don't need that much landfill anymore. I don't need landfill. My inventory gets a mess at times. Oh wow, I've shut down half the base. Whoops. Pretend that didn't happen, right? That never happened, okay? I accidentally shut down half the base. Oh. Um. Might derp in hard. The hell did the... oh. Wondering why the, there we go. I was wondering why nothing was working. Batteries. Do you know if there's a mod for like saying replace all belts with from yellow to blue? Set up for red. I'm trying to picture what's going on here. So copper's coming down there. Wire. Seeing what's going on here. I guess you got plastic and plastic and green on the outer copper. So I guess you're trusting that the copper will never be, oh wait, yeah, I suppose if it does fill it. Seems like a waste of copper to me. A row of copper. Works, it works. really not massively different to what I've got. I mean, I kind of didn't do mine a good way. Had the reds unload in the middle like you've got, and then I could have had my copper outside. I'd normally have my will get unloaded on the one belt. I did this in a bit of a backward way. I wasn't thinking at the time, but I normally do have the plastic and chips on the one thing and 2 rows of copper wire on the other. Should have had it on the outside though. I think that's how I had it before, was on the outside. And my headset's off again. Launch the fish. I don't think we're going to get the unlock everything achievement tonight, are we? Oscar, I don't worry about ratios. It's the last thing on my mind. I've always said from the beginning I'm not going to worry about ratios. If I see it lacks in a particular thing, I'll add more of it. I'm going to try and get it all perfectly tuned. Some things I kind of will slightly, like 3 copper wires to 2 electric circuits factories, but that's about as far as it goes. I think it's time for me to go to bed actually. I'm getting quite tired. I'm surprised I streamed tonight actually. I was quite tired to begin with. I don't know how to do the fish thing. But yeah, I'm going to save this to local. So I've got a backup. And I'm going to quit the game. Say goodnight to everyone. So Voska and Wolves, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
And yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, thanks to all the help with everything on that one. I'll post on Discord on things to find out what people would like with reference to starting either tomorrow or next Thursday, basically. No worries, Voska. You don't need to be sorry at all. IRL commitments are a thing. I'm going to hop off Discord, so once again, Wolves, thank you. Have yourselves a good night. Right, so as I say, we've got to decide whether or not we're going to be continuing. Well, we won't continue with this map. Whether or not we'll start a vanilla map tomorrow. Or if people do want some quality of life mods, it'll be starting next Tuesday. I'll do the research into the mods tomorrow in place of a stream. But that map is now basically done. Not really much more to do for it other than farm achievements. And there's only a couple to farm. It'd be better just to farm them on a new map. If you do have the game and you've got the rank of Moose Ball or higher, be more than welcome to join us. It's open to 10 at a time. I think if we do go vanilla, I'd like to try the Lazy Bastard achievement, which is basically means we can't craft anything more than 111 items, which is a bit of a challenge, but we'll have to be strict with enforcing the rules there. So basically, only I can craft, and yeah, only I can craft, basically. Everyone else just has to wait patiently while we get robots and things set up. But anyway, I'm going to head off. As I say, not sure what's coming tomorrow with whether or not there'll be Factorio or not. I will post on Discord and social media and things if there isn't going to be a stream. But guys, thank you very much for the company this evening. I hope you have enjoyed it. If I don't see you beforehand though, however, do have yourselves a fantastic week. Good night everybody, take care, see you all soon.